Hey everyone, so we're going to talk today about setting up a legal structure for your business and just kind of how that looks in terms of paperwork you need to fill out and organizational charts and stuff like that. This is going to be the first video in our series of how to start and run a business in 2022. It's just going to give you guys an insight about how we run our business, our structure of things, and we're just going to try and be as transparent as possible so you guys can learn as well. So we are going to look at how to register a business to start with. So we're in Nova Scotia, Canada, so obviously we're going to have to register a business differently than some people, but I'm going to show you the steps of how we do it, and you're going to see a screen capture kind of appear right now. So it should be in the little corner there. And then, so this is the Registry of Joint Stocks for Nova Scotia. So I'm just going to maximize that so you guys can see better. So you would just come to this web page if you needed to open a business. I'm obviously going to blur out my business. You can see my business information here. I'm obviously going to blur this out here. Oh, because I don't know if you guys can see this number or if it's a bad thing if you guys see it or not, but I'm going to blur that out just in case. You can see our name here, you see it's active, and you can see what kind of business it is. So you're able to register sole proprietorships as well as corporations through this portal here. If you needed to do it, all you have to do is come up here and you would just click, well, first you want to come up with a name, I guess is kind of the first thing. So you need to come down here and you need to click reserve a name. It's going to load, and then it'll give you guys some tips on reserving a name. You just got to go through this and then pay your fee pretty much. If you're going to do a sole proprietorship, you only need an Atlantic search. If you're going to do a corporation, like if you're going to be an LLC or something like that, you need to do a federal search for a name because your LLC obviously carries throughout. And obviously your business is going to be either for-profit or non-profit. Even if you're a non-profit, you still have to do this as well. So first step is going to be come up with your name, register your name, and as soon as you register your name, you're going to want to register a domain name to go with your business name. Obviously something similar to the product or services you're offering, and you need to tie those two together in order to help with search engine optimization and just customer retention and customer discovery and all that kind of stuff. It really helps with. So we'll talk about that more in a later video, but that's one of the big things that you can need to focus on here. So obviously you're going to reserve your name first. Once you reserve your name, you're going to go back to the previous screen here. I'll just say yes, exit, and then once you register your name, it's already reserved for you. You're going to come up here and click to register a business. You're going to register an entity. So once this loads here, this website can be kind of slow sometimes, so you just got to give it some patience. But not normally this slow. You can also update an entity as well. So I'll show you this too. Again, this is us. So if we wanted to update, you can just click start. Obviously, this is our profile here. So you can do all these things. You can renew, change your address, add a partner or an owner, or voluntarily revoke your sole proprietorship license. You can also change your name, file a dissolution, all that kind of stuff. We can get into that later as well, but for now, we want to go to register. This is going to pop up. So you can either register a company or corporation, which means you're an LLC. It just means the company is its own legal entity, and along with that comes a bunch of other stuff that we can get into later. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I am not in a position to give you legal advice, so if you have questions about becoming an LLC, becoming a sole proprietor, I can answer to the best of my knowledge. But again, if you want some legal advice, you should probably go consult a lawyer on this as well. It's also important when starting a company to get some legal help as well, because especially when starting an incorporation versus a sole proprietorship, all the ownership is on you. The business is part of your entity, so if you're starting a sole proprietorship, the business is you. You are the business is you. And if you're starting an incorporation, the difference is the business is an own legal entity. You are employed by the business as a president, founder, owner. That's how you're employed by the business, but the business is its own legal entity. And that's the difference there. That's the major difference, at least. There's a lot of other small differences, but that is a major difference. Again, consult a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, so that's all I'm going to say about that. So you're going to come down here. If you want to register for sole proprietorship, it's here. You can just do a business name registration as well, which you'll also need if you want to do business in Nova Scotia. So you'll need a business name registration, sole proprietorship registration, or a business name registration and a company incorporation. You always need a business name registration, so you're always going to want to do that. And then once you go through that process, they're basically going to go through to approve your business name, and once you get that, then you're going to have to go into the CRA website. So I'm just going to pull that up here. Just Google CRA My Business. It's going to come up right here. I'm just going to click this. So basically this is the first thing that's going to come up. Obviously you're not going to have an account yet, right? So what we're going to need to do is go to, I think it's this, Services in My Business. No, it's not that. E-Services for Business. It's going to bring you to this page, right? You can register or log on, and then it's going to bring you back to this page here. And then you're just going to have to read pretty much. So you're going to go to Cra Register. And then, of course, the web page is down. Okay, but yeah, you're going to go to Cra Register here, and then it's going to ask you for basically just your username and password and that stuff. And then you can go link your business number once you register for the CRA. So if you are a sole proprietorship and you're registering as a sole proprietorship and you've already got a business number as a sole proprietorship, the CRA profile is going to be attached to your own CRA profile. So you, like I said, you and the business are one legal entity as a sole proprietorship. So basically for me, when I registered my business, we are a sole proprietorship, so I'm the only owner, but me and the business are one person. So basically, if you think of it like I was described it, the way I was described it to was like, think of it like a book. Your personal details are on one side of the book, you flip the page, and then your business details are there in another. But the book is all you. Where in a corporation, what's different is you have your own book, you have your book as in the CRA, and you have another book for the business. So that's basically the two different ones there. But that's what you have to do there. So you register your business number through Nova Scotia, and then you register through and then you link your business number that Nova Scotia gave you to the CRA profile. That's only for Nova Scotia. It's exclusive to Nova Scotia. It is definitely different than other provinces. I know Ontario doesn't have this process, so you just have to register through the CRA. And I believe other provinces are also similar. Again, can't speak to any other provinces other than Nova Scotia and Ontario. So those two I know for sure. But yeah, check with your province's rules. If you go on your province's provincial government website, just search up business registration. Something should come up there. And yeah, so basically that's the very, very basics of registering a legal business in your province and in Canada as well. There's also another chart I wanted to show you guys. It helped me, I didn't use this chart at first, but it also helps me plan out for the future as well. It's going to be available at the link in the description, so don't worry about it there. I'm going to blur all this stuff out because I don't need you guys to see all my files. But we're going to go open up this file here. I made this in just a Google drawing. I'll link the original thing down below as well as I'll link the PDF for you guys. Basically all it is, I've just made this, and it's basically your company structure or organization. So when you first start off your business, all that you're going to have is you're going to have probably your name in this box here. And then as you grow your company, obviously things are going to change. So you'll have people in these boxes down here, and then you're going to have these boxes filled in these and these. So basically how I do it now, I'm not going to show you the exact company structure I have because it has everyone's names on it, and I'm not going to show you guys that information obviously, but I have my name up here, and my PA's name is over here, and then I have my department heads over here. So each one of these is a department for us, and I've kind of grouped it into 4 departments. Again, you can group it into 6, 8, 10 departments, whatever you want for your business as you scale. For us, I have 4 departments. Our 4 departments are IT, obviously, which is our main department because we're an IT business. And then we have our accounting department, we have our marketing department, and then we have our legal, like, administration department. So that stuff is like 4 separate departments, and we've separated into 4 separate groups just for our logical structure. Again, your structure may be different. It just kind of depends on how you want to run things and how you want to set things up. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have today for you guys on the legal structure of a business. It was a pretty quick overview. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them all. Also, you guys can send us an email as well, and we'll go from there. And hopefully the next video should be up sometime next week. The next video is going to be on preparing your technology infrastructure for starting your business and scaling your business and making a solid foundation for that. And then we're going to get into marketing and then financials and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for your time. We'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good week. Goodbye.